Well, congratulations on making it to week 7 of critical thinking and writing. We've reached the final week of the course and the final step in your term paper as well. This week you are uploading your PowerPoint presentation, which should correspond to what you've written. It should consist of at least 10 slides, figure on about a slide a page, although you're welcome to do 15 slides or so. It doesn't need to be really large. You don't want it to be 20 or 30 or something like that. You want to be concise and you want to get the main points of your paper. You also want it to be organized and have a flow that is consistent with the way you've developed your argument in your paper. Other than the title page slide, which could just consist of a picture or something like that, the title of your paper, then you would want to have an introductory slide that'll say what you're going to talk about and what your points are. You could list a couple of points. In PowerPoint, it's going to be more like bullet points or an outline. So now that you've completed your paper, you can kind of go back to it and see what the outline and the flow is like and use that as the skeleton of your PowerPoint. Just put your main quotes, your main ideas, your main arguments, any counterpoints or rebuttals, and then how you would overcome those. And of course, you're going to want a slide or two at the end that sums up your whole paper and gives your kind of restates your thesis statement for your paper. Consider the style in your PowerPoint. You can choose a design template from those that are available so that it has a consistent look throughout the whole thing. You don't want the PowerPoint to be distracting. You want it to assist what you're saying. And you do that by having a consistent layout, a consistent look so that it doesn't detract or distract from what you're talking about. Use images, use any kind of visual aids you can. You use images off the web that correspond to what you're talking about, graphs, clip art, or photos. They're all fine. You don't really need to worry about copyrighted material or something like that because this is just for a private presentation. Other than that, you're going to have your final exam this week, and that final exam will be similar in format to the quizzes you've taken in weeks past. It'll be a little bit longer, and there will be a couple of essay questions. Also, it'll be cumulative. It'll ask you questions going back as early as week 1 from any of the handouts, any of the PowerPoints, the lectures, the books that you've read. So you'll want to give yourself more time than you have in weeks past on the quiz. This is going to be worth a lot more points, and it's going to be consist of more questions. So leave yourself some time for that. That'll probably be the biggest thing that you're going to do this week. Other than that, again, I congratulate you on making it to the end. You've done well in if you've gotten the assignments turned in on time. That's a big part of this course, is just keeping with the workload and understanding now what to anticipate in future classes, what's expected from your professors when they ask for a term paper or a research paper. You know what that looks like. Your interaction on the discussion board and things like that. You've gotten a good feel for what a class is like here at Southern California Seminary in the Bible College program. Now, if you do have some work that you have not yet completed, if you still have zeros going back as early as week 1, or a discussion board that you've missed, or a quiz that you didn't take, you're welcome to go back and take that. You have this last week to do so, and I will give you 50% credit on any late assignment that you've done. So don't leave zeros in the grade book. Okay? And God bless you. I'm glad that you've reached to this point, and I hope to see you in a future course.